is that it was only Barari DV Ghana Limited which was going to pay royalties on lithium at 10%. While the other mining giants like Newmont, like Goldfields, like AngloGold and others were going to stay on at 5%. We felt it was unfair and also discriminatory. And so based on these two, the legal challenge and this unfairness in the market, we advised the minister to take steps to amend the law to reflect what he put in the agreement. That was the challenge. But we didn't see how we're going to recommend 10% to the House when indeed the source or the authority of the agreement frowned against the 10%. So the report never was presented to Parliament. So anybody who says that the minority rejected is misleading the House. The committee is inaccurate and also misleading because the report was not, no report was presented to the House for the House to debate and ratify or not ratify. That is what it is. Now with the present administration, Honorable Amakofi-Boa, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, has presented an agreement between the Republic of Ghana and Barari TVT Ghana Limited on lithium. In that agreement, government did not specify any percentage, but said that royalty will be paid as prescribed by law. What it means is that what is prescribed by law at the moment is 5%. Revenues generated from a 5% revenue, 5% royalty, and 10% royalty can never be the same. The preference is to have 10% or more. But the same condition that was raised in the previous regime arises. The law has to be amended. The law has to be amended. So, what it means is that this law, which is the current on royalties, Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2010, at 794, has to be amended to up the rate from 5% to whatever percentage the minister so wishes. Certainly, the amendment will end up in Parliament for Parliament to consider and pass. I can see, talking to many people in this country and also in Parliament, that the preferred number is 10. But we don't have the capacity to say it's 10%, 11%, or 12%. That lies with the minister. So that has to be left with the minister. The committee has advertised the agreement seeking public opinion on the agreement. I am aware, and I've read several views and positions on the lithium agreement which is before us. I wish to state that the committee is not in a hurry to pass without taking the views of the public on board. So we cause an advert or a publication to be made in the newspapers from the 13th of this month to the 27th of this month. It is our hope that interested persons, CSOs, NGOs, and people who are knowledgeable in this field will present memoranda to the committee. Besides that, the committee will invite some people that we think can help us to analyze the agreement before ratification. Anybody who wants to appear before the committee to share his or her views with us on this lithium agreement is also invited or welcome to share his views with us. We will not ratify until we have done extensive engagement with critical stakeholders in this country or beyond. After which we can proceed to submit a report on the ratification to the House. Let me also indicate that because of the attention that the royalty rate has attracted in the country, I wish to state that it is our wish that the minister presents the amendment to the act so that the committee will take the amendment alongside the agreement. It is our wish that we are able to take the two simultaneously without creating a vacuum. Before